We all feel stress from time to time, but it's how we deal with it and react to it that matters most. During Stress Awareness Month, Dr. David Ruzzucco with Priority Health is here to explain the signs your stress is becoming harmful. Dr. Ruzzucco, thank you for being here with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So when you're feeling stressed, what's going on inside the body?
Yeah, so there's a physiologic response that starts with the deep brainstem structures. So when we're sense danger or sense stress, there's really a neurochemical pathway that's released that ultimately ends up secreting or releasing adrenaline or epinephrine in the body. And that's the thing that gives us that sensation of increases our heart rate, increases our blood pressure, increases our stroke volume, the amount of blood that's pumping out of the heart each time. We get those little butterflies in our stomach and little sweaty palms, maybe a little bit of dry mouth. And that's really the neurochemical basis of the stress response.
So what are some early signs, though, that stress is becoming harmful?
You mean physiologically on the body?
Yes.
Sure. So those same hormones and neurotransmitter release cause some distinct changes at a cellular level in the body, as well as a physical and emotional level. So we sense the sensation of having that thought of are we feeling like what's happening with our cells in the body? So are we having inability to heal the body well? So the changes in our muscles, the changes in our ligaments, the changes in our tendons. If we're feeling stress, it can have a negative effect on just our ability to heal. It can affect our wound healing. It can increase our heart attacks rate. It can increase the blood pressure can drive our stroke rate adversely. And then we get some emotional changes too. We get the physiologic, just the anxiety or the depression, just mood-related conditions. All of those things can result from that adverse effect of stress.
Let's talk about chronic stress, though. That can raise the risk of some long-term problems.
And that's what I just mentioned. Yeah, so very, very specific that short-term stress can actually be a very beneficial thing for us. So it can be a motivator for folks, but if we're experiencing chronic stress over a long period of time, that can be a very negative on the body, insofar as we can see the changes that I just mentioned.
So what are some simple, realistic steps people can do, right, every day?
Yeah, so we all experience stress in our typical day. But the stressful things that I may seem as stress may not be the same things that you seem as stressful. And so it's really our perception of how we respond to those experiences of stress and using that stress as maybe a motivator to kind of work through things. And that's really what we want to talk about is the resilience. So as you mentioned, what are the things that we can do to manage our stress? Regular exercise, getting good nutrition, getting good restorative sleep at nighttime, practicing some gratitude or mindfulness, just thinking about what are the things that you're thankful for, and what are the things that you have good going on in your life.
But maybe if you are in a stressful moment, whether it be at work or whatnot, on the road, and you feel that, in your body, right? You're getting stressed and everything. Is there something in that moment maybe they can do?
So again, just kind of stepping away from that and trying to really just focus on what's mattering in that moment, or maybe even more so, what are you thinking? What is the thing that's stimulating that stress for you? What is it about that experience that's making you stressed? And so just some deep breathing exercises is probably the best way to do that. So to just step outside of that and just really center yourself and just do some deep breathing exercises.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. David Ruzzucco. Very helpful. We appreciate your time for being here with us.
Thank you.
All right, Sarah.